Hi everyone, Psychic Medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. How was everyone this week? I hope everyone is doing well, doing the best they can with integrating so many of these energies and all the shifting that we're all going through. And this is where I want to go with this video because it has been quite an emotional one, and in many ways kind of a painful one for many of you out there. So I want to talk about these types of things. But before I do, for those of you who I realize may be new to this channel, welcome, and I'm so glad you're here, and perhaps your guides have given you a little nudge to maybe stop on this video. Perhaps it just popped up for you. Welcome. Thank you for watching the channel. I'm Elizabeth. I am a professional medium, divine channeler, remote spirit extractor specialist, as well as a divine twin flame who was on the path to physical union. And I have had the higher self connection with my beloved for some time now, and I've learned so much through the direct communication with him, and it's just been so amazing for me to be able to go through the shifting and the changing and the growth that I have over the years with this. And so I have that to offer, and I'm so passionate about doing that. So if you are a twin flame and you are watching this for the very first time, there may be other videos as well on the channel that you may want to check out in terms of twin flames. And there may be, if you're not a twin flame, there may be a video that you definitely resonate with to help you in your space, such as with clearing and protecting and working with your heart chakra. I talk about a lot of different various spiritual topics. I even have some paranormal vlogs on there as well, because I'm also interested in that end of it, and I do the remote spirit extractions. So a little bit of everything within the spiritual and supernatural realms. And I really wanted to talk this week about some of the things that have been happening in terms of the collective clean out, some of the deeper emotions that have been going on, and the ascension symptoms. And, wherever my guides want me to go with this first, the symptoms, okay. They basically are indicating that some of you are really quite alarmed by some of the ascension symptoms that have been going on lately, because they have been very intense, I must say. Some of you who are experiencing these types of physical sensations are not realizing that they are due to the high-level integrations that we are doing, the deeper merging with our twin. We're also letting go of lots of different things from the collective consciousness, collective meaning, the people, us as a collective, and we're entering into that unity consciousness. But this is what I call like the collective clean out that we're going through. And, integrating these high level energies is like, it acts like, it comes through and it's just forcing out all of this lower stuff, and it comes right down to the cellular level, guys, cellular DNA. And we don't realize that as beings who have lived many different lives, and we have lived since ancient times, that we carry so much with us, okay? And a lot of that gets stored within us, within our cells, within our DNA, within our bodies. We carry so much, okay? And now we are going through such an accelerated phase of growth and becoming our true authentic selves, integrating all of these high level fifth dimensional energies and light codes, and going into that deeper merge with our twin flames, connecting our energies, bringing all of our bodies in, and that includes the mental, the emotional, the spiritual, the subtle bodies, the casual bodies, bringing all of this stuff in, making the connections and the merge. So with that, you have to think, mind, body, spirit, how mind, emotions, body, all of this is always working off one another. So our physical vessels are being upgraded. Our energy is being upgraded, hence our physical bodies are being upgraded. And so that's really, forcing that body to get rid of all of what would be considered the lower frequencies or lower vibrations, which aren't going to sustain a higher level fifth dimensional body. We are going into that fifth dimension, guys, the fifth dimensional bodies. And so we are we are renewing. We are renewing. And so that's where these physical sensations are coming in, these pains are coming in. And let me tell you guys, it's been very alarming for me. I know I've been mentioning this on my videos, but there have been some days where that I don't even know how I'm going to get through certain sessions because it's just painful. It's painful. We have a lot of sensations and things happening within the spine, switching from the right side to the left side, and then we have also pain in the hips coming up a lot, pain within the groin area, the pelvic area. So we're having a lot of different things happen as far as that, like kidneys and pelvic area, and letting go of older emotions, because you hold on to so many of those emotions in the sacral center. So it's been, wow. It's been a lot. If some of you are feeling like the pressings on the head and the skull, getting on the right side, then the left side, then we have on the top pressing like you're being smashed into a can, and then we have the neck, and then we have like maybe one shoulder paining all of a sudden goes away. Okay, great. Then we have the other side that comes in. What? And then we start getting it through the sinuses. What? So, I'm trying to be lighthearted about it, but honestly, it's been very challenging. And I don't know, you guys can tell me through the comments, but a lot of times this will happen to me. So you tell me if this happens to you. I'll have periods where connecting with my twin flame's higher self will be very strong, okay? And I will see him very vividly. The connection will just be very strong. And then all of a sudden, shoo, there will be pain throughout the spine, just pain in my neck, pain all, in different various places. And what my team was really giving me the message about was that you are going through that connection with him, connecting all of your energies, bringing all your bodies, your organs, bringing everything together, merging it in like this. And that is what's causing like these sensations. And we're also picking up a lot of what's being released from our beloved too. So you may be feeling sensations and they're actually happening in his or her space, and could be vice versa as well. And we are also picking up on, releasing things from the collective, transmuting so much of the collective's energies. Because remember, we chose to come here to template. We chose here to make a difference, to shift this planet. So, it's been a lot of work, and I know so many of you are going, I just had enough of this. I am so tired of doing this. I don't want to do it anymore. I have been on this for years. When is it going to stop? Stop the madness, right? But, I can definitely see, I can relate, that you are tired of going through this. I'm very tired too. And I feel like we just need to be able to take some breaks and time out for ourselves to be able to nurture ourselves. I feel that this month is just crucial to do that. So if you are feeling just very winded from all of this, and you're feeling the pains and, and everything, the upgrading and all of this happening, and you're feeling that, you may just want to take yourself aside and just, nurture yourself as much as you can. If it's taking a salt bath, do it. If it's doing yoga, and by the way, I highly recommend, for those of you who do resonate with yoga, Kundalini yoga is fantastic for the Kundalini energy that rises up the spine, helps you with breath work, releasing old emotions. It's just such a great way to be able to get your body to integrate these energies a little bit better, and to release out things, from the Kundalini center. So I really do recommend it. My twin flame's higher self he got me started with Kundalini yoga. I was doing just regular hatha yoga for a while, and he really was letting me know that, doing all the different spinal exercises, or kriyas as they call them, really does assist with basically assisting the body, assisting the spine, assisting the energy, assisting your chakras, okay? Having that energy come up and balancing all your chakras, clearing them out. And I got to tell you that the Kundalini yoga, along with its mantras, okay, it's breath, the breath of fire, all of that really does assist the process. So for those of you who do resonate with yoga, this has been helping me tremendously, and I really recommend it, and I look forward to doing it every morning, and it's just been a way for me to work with everything. Okay, so that's not to say that it keeps the pain away, but it does help the process. It does. My Twin Flames higher self has really assisted me with being able to work with that pain and to be able to just focus on releasing the emotions and the root cause connected to it, or any contributing causes as well, and to release that and to release it out of the full existence, okay? And that will basically help that body part that's having that energy come up, that's stored, okay? That, remember, your body's always giving you a message, right? So if you're feeling pain in certain areas, then there is stuck energy there. There's energy that wants to be recognized, which means it's emotionally based. It wants to be recognized and it wants to be released. If any of you are familiar with Hay House and Louise Hay always talks about how the physical body and how when we feel pain in areas of our physical body, it is always connected to an emotion. It's always connected to an emotion, a pattern rather, emotional pattern, okay? And that emotional pattern comes from a thought pattern. So if we can trace it back to that and, really work with our body and ask our body, why am I feeling this? What is the cause of this? And, maybe work with your team and see what you get. If you don't seem to get anything specific from that, it's definitely worth, attempting to release this, and just intend that you are releasing the root cause of what the pain is. Okay, the root cause, any contributing causes, and that you are now releasing that on behalf of yourself and your beloved. Remember, you're doing everything together. On behalf of yourself and your beloved, and that you release that out of your full existence. So that's just some hints on how to better work with the symptoms that are coming up. Okay, always connect with your body. Okay, listen to your body, because your body always has messages. For many of you who are having emerging gifts, you may not realize, but you have, your body's conscious, and you're able to speak with your body and actually get messages, to get what communicate with the consciousness of your physical body and get these messages. Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but I have done it. And if some of you are really working with your abilities and trusting them, you might just want to have a conversation with the consciousness of that body part and maybe get more of the story of what's happening there. Okay? But the symptoms are very real. Some of you I've spoken with, thought that maybe there was something that was medical that was going on. Because we have pain in our feet. We have pain going on right in the gut, dizziness, lethargic, sometimes forgetful, very, very tired, very, very thirsty. I have my water. I'm going through a period of thirst right now. And so, if it's kind of challenging to go through this, yes, okay? And there's some days where it seems like it's, how are we going to get through this? But try your best to realize that it's really for the benefit of you and your beloved, and of course, what you're bringing to the earth, okay? That if you remind yourself of the bigger picture of all of this, okay, it's going to help out a lot. So spend some time in meditation. Find the time to do this. Take breaks when you need out of your busy schedule. I know that life sometimes gets in the way, but this is not the time when this is happening to overwhelm yourself, and run yourself ragged. You know, you want to be able to keep your life force and your vital force high. So if you can ask your spiritual team to fill you up with vital force and life force energy, and to raise your vibration of love and love and frequency to the highest level possible, this is going to just help you out. Okay, getting through it. You know, things like, just if you feel like you want to take a nap, or you just feel like you just need to rest, or if you need to go to bed earlier somehow, that way, you know, just to give your body that extra time, definitely do that. If you're having a body part that's really kind of bothering you, you know, put some heat on it, you know, rest, watch a favorite movie, watch some things that are light, listen to music that's light. You know, it's not time for things to be really, really heavy right now. It's a very gentle time. So the messages here is really to connect with your body and with your team, and really be with yourself right now. Really be with yourself, okay? And whatever those messages are for you with your body, work with that, okay? A lot of the emotional stuff is coming up. It's coming up heavy, heavy, heavy duty. So we have a very emotional holiday, guys. And I know that the holidays are usually an emotional time, and some people get depressed during this time. But we have so many frustrations, angers, sadnesses, feeling of being in lack or having loss coming up big. Okay, and not all of it is exactly from you. Some of it's also coming from your beloved counterpart. A lot of it's coming up from the collective, or what I call the collective dropout. There, you know, we get this coming out, and we're experiencing it, okay, to transmute it for the planet. And so emotions are riding high. They're riding high, and then they're dropping. And then they're riding high, and then they're dropping. So actually, we are experiencing so much of the angers and the frustrations and the losses and the sadness. But then, and tell me how you guys are feeling, you'll feel these, just all of a sudden you'll feel like you're on cloud nine, and you're on top of the world. You can hear Dreamweaver playing in the background, or The Flame by Cheap Trick. Great song, by the way, one of my favorite Twin Flame songs. And, you know, and you're like, wow, oh my God, I feel amazing. I feel like I'm in the Christ consciousness. I love my beloved. Oh, I don't care where we're at in the process. I love my beloved. And it's just such an awesome day. Okay, you can go, like, you know, skipping through the tulips. and then it's wonderful. And then before you know it, what does the next day bring, or maybe the next couple days? You're like, oh. And then you're feeling all of a sudden those lows again. Why is that? I can assure you that it's not bipolarism, okay? It certainly seems like that, I'm sure, but it is not bipolarism. Again, it's due to all those energies coming through, light codes coming through, the fifth dimensional energies. You know, I'm trying to put in layman's terms for everyone. These high level energies coming through. We're integrating all of this. We're connecting with our twin. We are changing and upgrading our light bodies and our physical bodies. And as this light comes through, we experience the high of it, the unconditional high, which we want to just keep like this and just keep it there. But what happens is that lower energy that's still stored wants to come out because it's being pushed. The light's coming in, okay? Pushing that lower frequencies, lower vibrations out. Angers, sadness, loss, all of it. Judgments, guilts, all of those things. And so what happens when we heal? Right? We have to experience it again. Okay? Unfortunately, we experience those emotions again, but here's the great part. We're experiencing it because we are bringing it up and out and getting rid of it for good. We're getting rid of it for good. And hence we are becoming less and less dense, more lighter, more into the fifth dimensional frequencies. Okay? That's where we're going. Fifth dimensional frequencies. Fifth dimensional living on the planet, bringing the Christ consciousness, bringing the unity consciousness, transmuting the planet. And of course, the planet has her own trip ascension into the fifth dimension as well. Okay? And which we are all a part of this. We're all in this together. So, that's what the bigger picture is, and that's why we're experiencing, these drop out of emotions. That's why we're experiencing it. So you'll have this dream. I'll call it the Dream Weaver Day. Like, I gotta crack some jokes about this, guys, because you know what? It's tough. So why not some humor? Dream Weaver. So we start experiencing the Dream Weaver Day, and we're high on everything. We're having these amazing 5D experiences with our twin. Telepathy, by the way, has been on the rise. Okay, that has been kicking in for many of the twin flames, including for myself and my own beloved. And it feels amazing to have those days, and we want those days to last forever. Okay, and then we experience the drop. The drops are not going to happen as frequently, though, as we keep going through this process. So the best advice to really give is to just go with it. Go with it. I know it feels crazy, but just go with it. I know it's a roller coaster, but you know what? You're having the Dreamweaver Day. Celebrate the Dreamweaver Day. Okay? You have that dropout day, okay, and you're back to, like, the heavy metal days, okay, then just you're gonna have to work with that, work with what's coming up, work with it. And, the more you work with it and you don't resist it, and you pay attention, you recognize what's happening, and you recognize what wants to be coming up so that we can work with it and release it, the better off you're going to be, okay? You'll feel better. You'll find relief with your body. You'll find relief in your emotions. Okay, so working with your team is going to be very, very important. So yes, I'm always here for divine channeling, and I love doing what I do. And it's amazing to be able to, share these detailed messages and validate and confirm and have you guys understand exactly what's coming up to work on. But it's even more so important, though, that you receive the empowerment to be able to do this in your own personal space and be able to trust what you're receiving. Okay, so I'm here to act as a guide, basically. And yeah, I guess I would consider myself a teacher, but it's because I've learned along the way, and I'm passing this along. But the most important thing that I could ever see from a client of mine is that they are working with their abilities, they're working with their team, they're growing, they're trusting the process, they're surrendering, they are noticing the synchronicities, they're realizing what it means, and hence they're stepping into their self-mastery. And that's what it's all about. That's what it is all about. So I don't want to keep this too long. So, this is just really more so of an open discussion, I think. And if you guys want to share anything in regards to, what's happening, feel free to do so. You can leave that, below. And I'm going to be here for some sessions. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, though, around Christmas time, New Year's, that type of thing. I want to be able to obviously, celebrate the holidays, and I want to take, some days off for myself. So you can definitely contact me, and I will be scheduling in January, but I'm taking a little break, though, in terms of reading. But I can see, where we can schedule you for January. So you can still contact me on theparanormalpriestess.com. Okay, in terms of clearing work, I will be doing that in January again. So that's when I'm really going to be stepping into it. Okay, and this work is very high level work. Of course, I have to be in a vibrational match to work with you, either to read or to do clearing work, extraction work with you. The clearing work is all done via the light body. It's done remotely, so this means it can be done anywhere in the world. and it's just a very powerful work, and it's not only removing lower beings, it's also removing the energies that are placed there. It's also addressing anything and everything that would be in the highest good to heal with someone. So I just want people to understand, it's not like it's just a removal of really dark beings and that's it. No, we have repairing going on there. We have uncapping of abilities, healing and psychic abilities going on there. If there's any damaged energy, to be repaired or replaced. Balancing of the energies. There's a lot. I couldn't possibly even really explain it here, but let's just say it's a full encompassed work of healing work, and it really assists a lot when it comes to it, at least removing interferences and helping someone to move forward so that way divine processes could go ahead and do their thing. So it's really great work, and I'm really looking forward to stepping more into that in 2018. But I am here. I'm definitely here. So contact me if you feel guided. Contact me on theparanormalpriestess.com. And you can also find me on social media. I have my page on Facebook, The Paranormal Priestess. I'm also on Twitter, always on Twitter, Para Priestess YT. I also have my personal Twitter, Para_Priestess. So definitely a social media bug, so you can connect with me on there. I just asked on Facebook, for those of you who do go to Facebook, if you can please not contact me in Messenger in regards to readings. It would definitely be better if you emailed me. Okay, so definitely email me. And then once again, just as a reminder, I know I have it on my site, but please do not pay for any type of service until contacting me first, because I just need to check in with my spiritual team if we are a vibrational match. And that is because everything that I do is according to divine will. It's also according to universal laws, but it's also too what's going to be in the highest good for someone who contacts me. So if I am not the reader or the clearer that's in the highest good as a match, then I will definitely step aside. Don't care about the payment. I just care about doing the right thing, and I will let you know that. But of course, I just have to check in with my team before you make a purchase, and then we'll schedule. Okay, so just a reminder on that, and I think that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to talk about, and I'm really looking forward to 2018, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to do, a video that has just an overview about what 2018 is going to look like. So I'll have to get that channel together with my team and see what they would like me to present to you guys. And so I'm wishing you a fantastic week. And remember, from the heart of the darkness is born the light. Don't give up. Stay with everything. I know it's been crazy, but you have come so far. So far. Stay committed. Stay in the trust. Stay in the faith. Love you guys. Thanks for subscribing. And for those of you who have not subscribed, you might want to just do that. Glad to have you here. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.